Once again, I'd just like to say that animal testing, it does produce real and excellent results. It's been very valuable for curing diseases such as polio, measles, rabies, tetanus, hepatitis B, and yellow fever. We wouldn't be able to do things like skin transplants, organ transplants, or therapeutic insulin without the use of animal testing. And most of these were tested on, as I said before, specifically bred rodents, or specifically bred for use in these tests. So I'd like to wonder if you'd rather live in a world without any of these major diseases, or if you'd rather live in a world where a few mice just aren't born for the purpose of going through the testing procedures. It really is a means to an ends, and she brought up the point that we can use computer models. We really can't. When you're predicting something like how a drug will affect biochemistry of a living being, you can't predict all the things that could possibly go wrong. That's just not the way it works. She pointed out that 92% of all drugs fail. That's just the way that science works. You test something. If it works, great. If it doesn't, you go back to the drawing board. And it is unfortunate that that's the way things are, but it is how they are. And I'd like to point out that animal testing isn't necessarily the first step people take. People will begin with things like, they may begin with models to get a basic idea of how things work, then they move to bacterial cells. They may just test on one organ to see how it will react. And then from that point on, they move on to animal testing. So it's not just the default that things go straight to animal testing. So animal testing, it really is necessary. There aren't any substitutes, and it does produce real results with all of these diseases and all these procedures that are developed. So animal testing should continue without restrictions at this point.